We already know that CryptoGodJohn has been absolutely crushing his recommendation. He's up like 800% on his trading account. He's caught about half a dozen 2 to 5 X's in just the last 30 days. But whether you got in and rode these juicy gains with us or you missed out, you probably have the exact same question on your mind, which is what sort of ROI do these coins have left in them? Meaning, should I get in now? Is it too late? Or when should I be selling and capitalizing on all those gains we just got? Well, in this video, I'm going to reveal exactly what sort of ROI CryptoGodJohn thinks are left on his 12 biggest holdings, so you know if you should get in or when you should sell. Because the last thing that we want is to repeat the last bull market where people held Chainlink up to a 200x return on their money and then rode it straight back down the other side. So if that excites you, hit that like button down below for me, put on your S tier hat, and let's jump in. Awesome, so I created this tier list here, and you can see the tiers down the side correspond to a certain ROI that is currently left in the crypto. Important to note, this is not how much the crypto is going to go up overall since its inception, it's the ROI of how much CryptoGodJohn thinks is still left in these tokens. So down the bottom is a 1x return, which is meaning that it's peaked right now and you should get out. And at the top is a 100x plus return. So if something's got a 400x on it, it's going to go in that top tier. And now, before we break down these 12 tokens individually, really important to remember that we're about to use CryptoGodJohn's own estimate, which in my opinion, we should do a little bit of research seeing exactly how accurate those estimates are. Because we all know CryptoGodJohn is really good at telling you when you need to buy the token, but is he equally as good at telling you when you need to sell? I thought the best way to find this out is to go back to the previous 2021 bull run and see this list of all his incredible gains that he called and find out exactly how high he thought those tokens were going to go and when he personally got out of them, meaning how did he time the top. And we don't have to look at all these tokens, but I found this tweet here where he's got 3 tokens, Link, RSR, and Ocean. And he wrote on this tweet the estimate of how high he thought each of these tokens were going to go, starting with Link. Now, when Link was just 25 cents, this is one of CryptoGodJohn's all-time returns where he got 360x, he thought Link was going to top out at $100. Now, if we pull up the Chainlink graph, you can see Link actually topped out at $50, meaning his estimate was 100% higher than what the actual reality was. But let's go on to RSR. He thought RSR, reserve rights, was going to top out at $1. And if we pull up the RSR graph, we can see RSR actually topped out at just 10 cents, which is a long way from his price estimate. And lastly, Ocean Protocol. He thought it was going to reach $30. If we come down to the all-time high, it did not even reach $2. So a long way from his prediction. So it's important to note that on the side of these tiers, you have to apply a CryptoGodJohn filter over the top to bring them down to where they're most likely to land. For myself, I'd apply a filter of timesing it by about 0.2 or 0.3, meaning I think they're only going to get about 20 to 30% of the ROI that John is predicting. But that's on average. Some of them might really exceed his predictions and others might do absolutely nothing. Awesome. With the stage set, let's go through these 12 tokens individually. There's no better spot to start than OXO. This is CryptoGodJohn's biggest holding. John tweeted, "There are many people panicking about the OXO dip and the chart looks like this. Instead of panicking, you should be buying before it does another 10x to $1. In another tweet, he wrote, OXO next leg up towards 25 cents starts soon. I was hoping to load up more lower, but after going 5x in nearly a month, it has only corrected 35%. Think this can go to $3 to $5 long in 2024, 2025. So he's predicted $1, $3, and $4. So let's just take the middle at about $3 all-time high price. Look at the current price of OXO, which is currently sitting at just over 11 cents. CryptoGodJohn thinks that this still has about a 38x ROI in it if you're going to hold to the peak in 2024, 2025. Therefore, this falls on the 25x plus tier. Onto Smurfcat. Now, Smurfcat is currently sitting at a market cap of $26 million. It is a meme token play, and John wrote, I'm a simple man. I see Pepe pumping, so I buy more Smurfcat. 100 million is programmed. He also wrote, whoever keeps selling Smurfcat on me will be upset when we're above $100 million in the next few weeks. So you can see his top marker here on MicroCap is $100 million plus, but we'll use 100 million for this math. So according to John, Smurfcat has about a 4x ROI to go. So I'll be placing this in the 3x plus tier. And then we have ATOR, a really fantastic protocol, but this video isn't about breaking down these projects. We do that in other videos, so do make sure you're subscribed to see them. But ATOR is a new favorite of mine. It's currently priced at $1.31, holding a fully diluted market cap of just under $130 million. John tweeted, 2 scenarios I can see happening from here. All roads lead to $10 plus, which remember price at $1.31 gives it about an 8x return. putting it in the 5x plus tier. And that takes us on to PAL AI. PAL right now is sitting at about 7 cents. It's had a really nice run and it's consolidated at a $70 million market cap. On Twitter, this person commented, bro, $100 million is too high for PAL. A $40 to $50 million is more realistic this year. To which John responded, PAL likely going to $1 billion plus in 2024, 2025. Now, if we run some quick numbers, $1 billion plus is about a 12x return from its current spot, meaning it goes in the 10x plus tier. On to another meme coin play. Now, this used to be CryptoGodJohn's only meme coin play, but if you keep watching, you'll see that he's started to invest a lot more in these meme tokens. Right now, ETF is sitting at a $7.4 million market cap and a 35-cent price point. On October 26, John wrote, a Bitcoin ETF is nearly guaranteed, betting on ETF to go to $1 plus shortly. So $1 plus is actually less than a 3x from where it currently is, which I know that sounds ridiculous because 3xing your money in any circumstance is a great thing, but this is exactly why I made this list, because not all of these recommendations have the same potential. An ETF is left having to go on the 2x plus tier. Now that also doesn't mean you have to go and sell your ETF, because one thing that this tier list doesn't take into account is timing. The ETF narrative I think will play out way quicker than some of the longer term 2024, 2025 narratives that John's talking about for the upper tier token. And that brings us to BAZED. BAZED is a GambleFi token currently sitting at just under 10 cents with a market cap of $7.6 million. Now John tweeted, GambleFi narrative picking up again slowly. I think with BAZED version 3 launching, it has room to run to the number 2 casino behind Rollbit. Gambling brings hundreds of billions of dollars of revenue. I think Rollbit goes to 10 bill market cap in the bull, and I think BAZED can get to 500 mil. Now remember, BAZED is only at a $7 million market cap, and although I'm not personally a fan of this token, CryptoGodJohn is calling a 65x still left to go on its ROI. So this one's going all the way up in the 25x plus tier. Now you may have also noticed that CryptoGodJohn has called a Rollbit high to of $10 billion. So we might as well put that in our tier list because Rollbit's currently only sitting at a $600 million market cap, meaning CryptoGodJohn thinks that this is going to go up to about 18x, which in our opinion might be a safer bet even though there's less ROI from CryptoGodJohn's recommendations. It is the blue chip stock of the crypto casinos, if you can use blue chip and crypto casino in the same sentence, which I can't, so I'm doing it. Which takes us to the smallest market capped crypto on this entire list, when normally that means it could have some pretty high gains. So let's see how this crypto stacks up. It's called Blocks, and John writes, Blocks is now up 2.5x and looking like it wants to break out here soon. 8 games launching before the end of the year, 40 plus games launching in 2024. Roblox did 2.2 billion in revenue last year. Blocks shares 50% of revenue with its holders. I think this can be a top gaming coin if the team builds out. Now, Blocks currently has a $1.7 million market cap, and a top gaming coin has a $700 million market cap. So if you're doing the math in your head, this is an insane ROI that's still left if CryptoGodJohn is right. To be precise, it's over a 300x ROI. So we will be putting it at the top tier of our list. But I hope you understand that I personally strongly disagree with this call. And I'll tell you why and let you make your own decision. Firstly, CryptoGodJohn is associated with this project, meaning he is biased and he is trying to create some hype for them. Secondly, they're using terminology which is great in the narrative trading like top tier Roblox developers to try and really leverage Roblox's name in this project. But these Roblox developers aren't actually associated with Roblox, but they're third-party developers who built upon Roblox. In his tweets, which is actually really rare for him, he also puts the contract address, which I mean, for a really strong project that's going to do huge things, you shouldn't really have to put the contract address. It really shows that you are biased and you're wanting people to go and find this specific one. The fact he's also saying a top tier game might just be a bit of an exaggeration even on his behalf. But the main thing is, go and have a look at the project, go and have a look at what they're currently building out. It doesn't look like anything crazy impressive. But that all being said, I do hold a small amount myself, just because I think CryptoGodJohn being behind this project could have this narrative explode regardless. But all I want you to do is not to see that up there with a 300x potential and just ape in blindly with $40,000. That, in my opinion, is not a good idea. And that takes us on to a very interesting token, Actus. Now, Actus is currently at a $24 million market cap at a price point of just under 1 cent. John tweeted on October 27th, I started accumulating a bag of Actus. I think this can be one of the top AI coins in 2024, 2025. The team consists of ex-employees from Google and JP Morgan. Think Lido and LSDs, but with AI, way greater potential. He also wrote, oops, I wasn't meant to leak the Google employee, JP Morgan employee information, which is funny because that's what led to this this massive candle. But more on that in a second. We're here to see what sort of ROI is still left in Actis. So you can see he wrote, I think this can be one of the top AI coins. What are the top AI coins currently priced at? Just under $1 billion. Actis currently has a $25 million market cap, which means this has a 40x ROI potential in CryptoGodJohn's opinion. So we put that on the 25x plus range. Now it's important to note that back in April of this year, we came across this tweet by CryptoGodJohn, where we backwards engineered by looking at his wallets and crypto history and combing a bunch of tokens that he was referring to Actis. We then proceeded inside of our Patreon to do a 25-minute deep dive into the Actis protocol when it was 1/10 of the price that it currently is now, when it was at a $2.5 million market cap. So if you want early access to the alpha, you want early access to these rising cryptos and us breaking them down so you can make your own decisions without blindly following in some random influencer, you should definitely join us on Patreon. The link is in the description below. My favorite thing we do in there is actually tracking the wallets of these influencers. For example, we have CryptoGodJohn's wallets tracked, meaning whenever he buys a new token, you will get a notification. So you can see exactly what he's buying, exactly when he's buying it, way before he recommends it to his hundreds of thousands of followers. Link to that once again in the description. Stop being part of the mainstream that miss out on all these gains. Join us now. And that takes us onto the next token that CryptoGodJohn is holding is latest meme coin play. It's called Opti or Optimus. John tweets, the reason why Opti is my favorite AI meme coin is because Elon Musk is literally naming his robot Optimus. I saw what he did when he was obsessed with Doge. Soon Elon will send his robot Opti to the moon. This token is currently sitting at a $23 million market cap. And unfortunately, CryptoGodJohn hasn't tweeted out a specific all-time high that he thinks that this is going to get to. The closest I could find is this. Just aped into Opti as my AI meme coin choice for 2024. I think once AI trends again in 2024, this has big pump potential. Yeah, so I apologize. The best we've got is big pump potential. It's at a $25 million market cap. What is a big pump? I'd say maybe a 5x up to 125 million. So we'll put this on the 5x plus tier, but very loosely. Which takes us over to his biggest all-time call, Chainlink, currently sitting at $11.33 with a whopping market cap of $11.3 billion fully diluted. Now, CryptoGodJohn thinks that Link is going to $100 a token, meaning it's got a 9x potential, meaning we put it on the 5x plus range, which takes us over to Bank, currently sitting at a market cap of $27.5 million with a price point of 0.002. Now, the best all-time high prediction I could find from John was this one. Bank new all-time high, looks ready for the move to 1 cent over the next few weeks. You can see it's just over a quarter of a cent right now, so we'll give it a 4x ROI, putting it on the 3x plus tier. Which takes us to the last token on this list, OCD. It currently has a market cap fully diluted of $8.6 million. How high does John think that's going to go? Well, have a look at this tweet. He wrote, Banana, 120 million fully diluted market cap. Unibot, 60 million fully diluted market cap. OCD, 11 million fully diluted market cap. It feels like there is big repricing coming soon for OCD. So you can see he's comparing it to the top bot with 120 and $60 million fully diluted market cap. So let's just say CryptoGodJohn thinks this is going to get up to a $30 or $40 million market cap, gives it a 5x ROI from here, putting it on the 5x tier, giving you the complete tier list of CryptoGodJohn's biggest holdings and how much ROI he thinks are still left in each of them.